This is the biggest fish of my life, boys. What's going on, guys? We have made it here on the water. There was a tournament out of this boat ramp, so I waited for them to get blasted off, and the ramp ended up freezing, so it was taking a little bit longer to get into the water. A couple boats were in front of me. About 20 minutes after safe flight, I would say 15 minutes. Surprisingly, the creek that I'm in is pretty clear, but I talked to a guy and he said it'll be pretty dirty on the river. At least he said it was last weekend. But we're gonna go out here and fish some of the typical stuff and see what we can get on. So y'all stay tuned. Day one of practice starts now. Uh-oh. That's a big one. Is that a brown one? No. That's what we need. It's right there. Yeah, you freaking ate that dang thing. Barely hooked though. 3.5, 3 3/4. Healthy fish. Healthy fish. Alright guys, just for a second, I'm going to interrupt this video here. Since I haven't uploaded in forever, YouTube thinks my channel is completely dead. So if you guys want to help me out, help the channel out, if you enjoy the channel, if you're an old-time subscriber, or if you want to be a new subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. The like button, watch the video in its entirety. Yeah, just comment down below as well, and it helps me out tremendously. And if you do those things for me, guys, I really appreciate it. But that's all. Back to the video. Bunch of boats around right now. Been about a couple hours. Fish number 2. 2-pounder. Little spot. Alright guys, midday lunch break update. This is brought to you by Waggles because I forgot to make me a sandwich last night, so I had to stop at the gas station and get one. And it sucks, or I suck, one of the two. The only thing that's changed now is that the wind has finally started blowing like here in the past 30 minutes to an hour, and it's supposed to blow today. It's supposed to blow around, I think 8 to 10, somewhere around there, so it's going to pick up pretty hard. Is it going to make the fish bite? I have no idea. I usually do better here first couple hours, and that's it. But we're going to keep on at it. I've caught one flipping, caught one throwing a rig on a bluff, and caught one on jerk bait. I've had several bites on a rig, and I had, I think, 2 more bites flipping. One of them I know for sure. The other one is one of those questionable ones, and if it was a very little fish. We're going to start chunking here, fish this wind a little bit more. Hopefully the wind's not too bad on the camera right now. I kind of got tucked in behind the console, you know. We're gonna keep at it. Probably stay here for about 3 or 4 more hours, So it's 12 o'clock right now, so we'll see. I got a 2-hour drive back home. Got me a rail trap. I don't know what kind it is. So I got me one. If y'all know what kind of rail trap that is, let me know. I have no idea. And I'll do a good deed for my day. Take this fishing line, throw it away. Alright guys, it is the morning of day 2 for practice. Yesterday was, with lack of better words, tough. I was on the water for like 11 hours. Yeah, 11 hours, or close to 11 hours. And I mean, I got some bites and stuff. I kind of figured out what not to do pretty much. Those are like the only 3 keepers I caught. Had a few more bites. Caught a couple more. I caught a short smallmouth and a short largemouth, but had a few bites flipping, and but the rest of my bites came on Alabama rig. I don't know if it's just like a timing deal or what, but I don't know. We're on a different part of the lake now, and we're going to give it a shot. Just hopefully we can get something going, get on somewhat of a pattern for this tournament. I will get to go the day before the tournament. I'm off that day. I'm really not going to go and set the hook on many fish that day because it's the day before the tournament. So I'll probably just run a few places where I have been getting bites and places that are similar to it. Try to put like a little bit of a pattern together. Hopefully I can get on something after today. Hopefully day 2 is a lot better than day 1. Little chunker. I don't know if he'll keep or not. Uh-oh, at the big one. That is a freaking giant, guys. Get the net out for this one. That one's close to 5. Healthy fish. Look at his mouth. solid keeper. God almighty. This is the biggest fish of my life, boys. Oh my God, baby. Woo! That's a freaking giant, dude. Oh my God. Gosh, dude. What a freaking tank. The scale's bouncing between 632 and 637 or 39. So basically a 6.5 pounder. That's a big one. Freaking A, dude. Another healthy one. He's over 3. He's not over 4. All right, guys. Little midday update for day 2. Pretty much the same as yesterday, as of the bite stopping. Like, I haven't had a bite in 2 hours, or a bass bite, I should say. Caught a couple crappie. And from what I've heard from everybody else that I've talked to, the bite's pretty much over by 9, 10, 11 o'clock at the latest. I'm not saying that you can't catch them, you know, after lunchtime, but it gets really hard, and I've ran some different stuff. Trying to find fishing the lower end is just about impossible right now. She's angry. The wind's blowing probably 20, 30 mile an hour, and there's like 4-foot rollers over there. So that is not good. But I did have a pretty good morning there for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Caught them pretty decent. Say 18 to 19 pounds, somewhere around there. I had that 630. And had a 4 and some change, and a few 3s, and a couple of keepers. You know, I did catch several 12 to 14 inch fish, but you know, I think I caught 6 or 7 keepers today, and you know, like I said, I caught them pretty good there for a couple hours. It's pretty fun. I got a week till the tournament, so those fish, they should replenish and everything. But if not, I still had fun. And in reality, that's all it's about anyway, just having fun. Going out here and enjoying yourself. I'm not out here to stress and everything. So that's on tournament days when you stress, especially when you got like 3 or 4 fish and it's 2:30 and you got to check in at 3. And I also don't know how much I got on GoPro. Again, I'm pretty rusty at this YouTube thing. I haven't done it in a while, so I'm going to hopefully have a few catches. I know I have a few of them on there, but I don't know which ones I got and everything. But I'm going to get back at it here, try to figure something out, try to find a couple more holes, because I can't really rely on just one. But I'm going to get back at it. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Alright guys, we are back here at the garage. It's actually the day before the tournament. I never did a little outro on day 2, so I'm just going to kind of get into that. It gets very tough, as y'all saw from both practice days. It gets very tough after 10, 11 o'clock. Kind of got on a little bit of a deal the other day, later in the day, but it's not very, very good. Like I said, it is the day before the tournament. We have not got our boat numbers yet, but we're going to hope for a early boat number so we can get on our spot. I think there's around 200 boats in this BFL, so a decent amount of boats in the tournament. Actually, a pretty good amount. But for the most part, I'm just going to be throwing a jerkbait, rattle trap some. I I did get on a little bit of like a, not much of a cranking deal, but a little bit of a cranking deal. Just gonna try to grind it out. Might end up throwing a Ned rig or a shaky head or a jig or something like that to hopefully catch a fish later in the day. But once, you know, like I said, once 10 o'clock rolls around, it gets very, very tough. I feel like they've been eating early because we've been having a full moon and we've been having clear nights, so they're able to eat all night, and then we're just catching the tail end of it there for the first 2 hours of the day, 3 hours of the day. But I'm hoping for clouds to be blowing in. There's actually a front coming in Saturday night, so hopefully tonight, right now, there's no clouds. But hopefully here in a couple of hours before it gets good and dark, there'll be clouds, so those fish do not feed all night because the moon is still pretty full. It's like 3/4 of a moon right now. That's the only thing I can think of why it gets so tough. I mean, I've talked to several people and it is very tough, especially after the lunch hour. So I don't know. We're gonna, like I said, throw jerk bait, rattle trap, possibly an Alabama rig some, and just hope for the best. I'm not on a whole lot, so I feel sorry for my co-angler. But it's Chickamauga, you know, you can just pull up on a spot and catch 15, 16, 17 pounds pretty easily, pretty quick. Did have a good day Sunday, as you all saw. I'm looking back at it, looking at some of the clips. I don't think I quite had 19, probably 17 to 18ish, somewhere around there. But all the fish I was catching, they were healthy. They were very, very thick fish, and even their tails were pretty thick. So I don't know. We'll see. Good Lord willing, we'll catch us a limit, and that's the main goal, is catch a limit and cut a check. But if I can have a day like I had Sunday, I believe I can get a top 10 out of that. But again, there's no telling. Somebody caught 27 pounds yesterday, so it's kind of hard to say and everything, but somebody's going to end up catching them, and hopefully it's us. But I hope you guys enjoyed this practice video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, or thumbs up button, I should say. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll get this YouTube thing rolling again. And until next time, catch them big.